Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how I make my zines using digital methods, traditional methods also. So first off, I love to use Procreate on my iPad. This is perfect because I can draw on the go, I can change the canvas size, and I can add text really easy. I love that new text addition that you can have on the Procreate. So here I'm just showing how I'm drawing out certain pages for Procreate. Now, before I started this, I actually measured out how big the pages would be so I could easily print them off, and you'll see why that's important later on. So once I'm about finished with my sketches, I'll add text. I always do this separately after I've reviewed what I would like to write, and then I create a PDF. So I put everything in one file on Procreate, and then I transfer it to my computer in a group PDF, as you can see here, and then I print off the pages. This is a quarter zine, a fourth of a zine, so the pages are a little smaller, as you can see. And also, before you print off, make sure the scale is at 100. I often forget this and end up having to reprint. So once everything is printed, you can review everything, make sure it's exactly what you want. And here I'm showing that you can cut these into the proper sizes, and I usually make a little template that helps me organize all the pages. So with mine, it's a fourth zine. I've got this template kind of from the stolen Sharpie revolution, and you can see that I can easily print this, and I've taped it onto a piece of paper, my template paper, in order to have every page in order, and I make a mock-up and then I'm ready to go. Now, to make this zine a little bit more fancy, I decided to make a block print. So I'm not going to go into the details on how to make a block print, but it's pretty fun. Let's just be honest. I used just the rubbery type. I've never used this before, it's a little finicky, but it turned out great. And you can see here I am doing a test print of this cute little cover I made for my zine. Once I've tested my print out and I am satisfied with it, which I am, I will then start to actually do the production of the zine. So I've printed out all the pages, and now I need to actually print with my block print the cover. So this is not necessary. You could totally just make a zine with, paper that's normal in a printer, but I decided to get a little fancy with this one because I just haven't done a print in a long time. So it also brings me back to my roots because I really like using traditional mediums to do zines. Now, I do a lot of mini zines too, and those are usually done all by hand, but I have a few digital ones I'm working on too. So I'm just loading up the brayer, ready to print my zines. this backwards. So again, always test things out beforehand. I was supposed to do this on the left side of the paper to make it so that this is the cover, but instead I made this the back. That's okay. I'd like to use a spoon to evenly distribute the ink on the paper. This was taught by one of my teachers in university. So I'm pretty happy with this print. So let's actually do it correctly this time. Here we go. So here is some of the final products. They look good, I think, and after they have dried, or while they're drying, I folded up the inner pages and stacked them correctly, cut them too, and I'm also now folding the covers. I usually like to use a bone folder, but I can't find mine right now, so I'm using my fingernails, which is not the best option, but it's what I have at the moment. My dog was crying when I was doing this. He definitely wanted to go for a walk. Now here I have like a twistable stapler. This is awesome. It enables me to be able to staple these zines easier, and you'll see, I really can't explain it. This is so fun and so fascinating. You can also get like a long necked, like weird stapler too that does about the same thing, but this one was cheaper and easier to store, and I don't make things too large now. So here you can see I'm able to switch the head to make it go along the crease and actually put a staple along the crease without like bunching up the paper on the sides. I got this stapler, swing neck stapler at Amazon. It works great, and I'm pretty happy with the results here. And I've used it before, so I'm ready to start stapling. So here is the final product. I'm pretty happy with it, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching my progress through making this little zine. I will see you next time. Oh, before you go, let's see if my dog Mike actually likes this zine. I think he just wants to go for a walk.